Good day to you people of the interwebs, and welcome to this week's edition of Transformer of the Week. Well, I'm going to be looking at this guy. This is Planet X Hephaestus. It's a Grimlock. It is a Grimlock, I repeat. Now, Hephaestus is a repaint in the style of Fire Blast Grimlock of Planet X's already kind of update to the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock that they called Vulcan. Now, Vulcan is the Roman god knockoff of Hephaestus, who is a Greek god of blacksmithing and forgery, who was the consort of Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. But this is not a classics lesson. No. This is Transformer, yeah, you know what it is. Come on, now. So yeah, Planet X started doing the other Dinobots from the Fall of Cybertron line when it was clear that they were never going to come out with the other Dinobots. And then when they eventually finished them all, they decided, no, we're going to redo Grimlock as well in the way that we want him to do. Which is bigger and beefier and less hollow than the Voyager class guy that came from Hasbro. It wasn't like a free gift from Hasbro. No, Hasbro cereal flakes, free War with Cybertron Grimlock. So it's based on the game version, which is a fun game. Never has this colour scheme in the game, but it's a fun game, and you get to stomp around and breathe fire on things. It's brilliant. It's proper rage out. So this mode, it's got a head, as T-Rexes should, that opens and closes. It's got a sharp teeth, and it's got a cannon thing in his mouth. So he's got his cannon thing in his mouth. His head rotates here. I've never seemed to be able to click this body bit in place properly. But so he's got, stuff going on here. That shouldn't do that. That should lock on. So up and down there, a rotation there, and that's it. Good to go. It's got this lovely green bits of contrasting green to the red, and if we hit that, you can see his mighty light piping, green light piping. Tools for the job. So yeah, it's got these golden arms, is that James Bond thing, so they can come out and bend, and his fingers can move up a bit down. They're not individual, are they? No. So they're not individual, but yeah, so he's got all that. The legs, it's Grimlock, so the legs become the arms, so they've got all kinds of arm motion, toe motion, and stuff going on, and especially love the tail is waggly, with a gold tip on it. So yeah, I love this deco. It's this red and the contrasting green and the bits of black, just all in all just makes a good deco. He's got some little thruster jets there in his back, giving him a bit of speed boost while he's running around. Yeah, so it's a good mode. I've just been struggling to get these back tabbed in properly, so then when you try and move the head it starts breaking stuff up. But I'm sure there is a way. There's a will, there's a way, and there's bits of other stuff underneath it. Yeah, it's big, it's impressive. Looks like a red version of the War within Cybertron Grimlock. That's what he looks like. He's got some accessories, this big shield, big sword that tabs on the back of it, and then that can just tab on the side of his leg if you want to do that. If you want to do it. Or you could just leave it aside like that. But yeah, that's him. He's a transformer, so he transforms. So let's do that. What are we on about? So just unpeg all these bits at the front that we were struggling with anyway, and Right, so this neck bit kind of breaks apart. Got this bit here that opens up. Oh hello, there's a head in there, and then this entire assembly goes onto its back, kind of rotates. It just mangles around, you know how all these things go. Like so. That all goes back there. Squeeze these arms out of the way. This chest assembly, that will now form his chest, and then we'll just kind of we're just going to fuck about with these bits until they become legs. So you separate them out. You separate all his tail bits. You kind of move them to the side so everything's out of the way, because you need a bit of clearance here, because this tail is going to go onto the other side of his leg. That one, it's okay. Pull his sometimes it's a battle. Note to self: never clip your nails just before transforming the wig sometimes, because sometimes you need a bit of nail. Oh, ball joints. They come off. Don't worry. We are not breaking expensive toys. Motherfucker. Come on. It's a ball joint, you should pop back on. Of course, right in the middle. Recording a video, it won't do until he does, and then he does. Right. So that then, Jesus fucks. Alright. Goes back here. This tail folds all the way around like that, and pegs in there to form the back of the calf. Second verse, slightly different from the first. So that tail again, because this one, it's at a different angle, and there's a little give, there's a bit of boing in that plastic. You know you can get a plastic ruler and it has a bit of a wang in it. So this plastic, this bit that the tail pivots on, that you've got to move it past that bit there, and there's no clearance, but it does have a bit of a wang to it, like a ruler does. So just got to make sure you're super careful with that. So again, I've got no nails, and then this bit in there forms the calf. And luckily for you, we are almost done. Luckily for me. Right, so then it's just a case of sorting his arms out, which are easy peasy. So that separates. I like that motion. That's just, I think that's one of the best motions in his transformation, is just how that just kind of, for his arm, just separates and moves round to go there. I just like that. I like that a lot. And there we have Fireblast Grimlock, Hephaestus. It is robot mode, and he's a solid bit of beefcake. Love the again the green accents to his plastic, all in this, made out in this translucent plastic here. Like this pointing method we're now doing. So that's quite cool, with the crisscrossing like magma effect on the chest with paint. Gorgeous skin, you know, got all these different bits of translucent plastic. The head sculpt, if we can make that out, that is just a big block of green pointing at you. So you know, it's different shades of red. So you've got the blacks, you've got this red, and then you've got this other red, this more blood red, like almost a brown. So it's like dried blood, whereas this is like hot blood. You know what I mean? It's a very bloody thing. He looks gorgeous though. Proper, you know, a lot of articulation, very, you know, stiff. Lots of elbow stuff, lots of wrist stuff, hands, wrist swivel, universals at the leg. Nice, ratchety, double ratchet, you know, on his knees. Well, it's not double knee, but it's got on the knee joint. It's double ratcheted. You know what I'm talking about. And lots of pivot stuff on the foot there. He's not paying the best, but maybe that's just me because I've just been doing that rush. But you know, fill out proper. He just fills out everywhere and looks just like a mighty warrior. So he has his shield and he has his sword. Sword does this thing where that bit flips up, so you can actually get that into his hand and then close it up again here, like so. And his shield has got a handle. And he's ready to get into battle with his sword and board. You know what I mean? That is, and just the light just reflects off it admirably. Yeah. Oh, just energy on swords and energy on shields and everything about it is just absolutely awesome. And this thing, it ticks off pretty much all my boxes. He's a dinosaur. He's got this nice, gorgeous red colour scheme with all this green light piping. He's got a sword and a shield, so he's a melee weapon transformer. He's a Dinobot. Everything about this says I should love this figure. Yes. Got ports there so you can actually, you know, hip where his sword. Brilliant. Like I say, everything says I should love this figure. Everything about this, everything about what I like in Transformers. This is, it's a sure thing. But I'm utterly underwhelmed by it. I don't know what it is. I thought this was going to be awesome. And I've got it in hand. I'm going to play around with it. And it just works so well. Everything. All the detail was put in it. All the paint and how they place the various bits of translucent plastic, how it transforms, how it, its articulation, everything is just well done. But I just can't find that thing about it that I can't find its soul, which is weird for a plastic Transformer thing, but I don't know where I'd put it in my collection. The plan was to put it with, with the Dynamos. This is going to be like a bad version of Grimlock, like an evil Grimlock in my collection. But there's something about it that is uninspiring. Like, it's just, there's no soul there. I don't know what it is. It's unquantifiable. There's an unquantifiable thing where, me personally, I think other people might really, really love this, but I look at this and everything it does it right. But it just feels, I don't know, derivative. It feels, most of the third-party figures I have are either new takes on characters, the characters from comic books, and that's most of what I've got. I don't really go into third-party GoBots. I've got Cycle and Crasher, who could be considered to be masterpiece style because of kind of that from DX9 Unique Toys kind of range, but they're not, because of their own take on things. This is a repaint of a figure that is a figure that took everything about the Voyager Grimlock from Fall of Cybertron and just corrected its mistakes. It didn't. The design intent here is just to make a better version of something else, rather than to make their own version of something else, or take a character and make a masterpiece version of that. I've got Gigapower Snarl, which is just absolutely beautiful. There is no masterpiece Snarl. It's not like they've got some masterpiece Snarl and went, right, we're just going to make a bigger version of masterpiece Snarl and fill in some of the holes. This is just, we'll give it a bigger shield, we'll give it a bigger sword, we'll make it bigger, we'll make sure it's not gappy. But essentially, it's just retooling someone else's work just to make it their own. And that's why I feel, I don't know, I think is that why I feel uninspired by it? Or is it just something else? Is it just one of those things where sometimes you kind of bond with your possessions, sometimes you don't bond with your expressions. Possessions, I don't know what I'm talking about. Bond with your expressions. It just feels, do your own homework, you know what I mean? That's what it feels like. It feels, someone else could make if you're going to make a war within Grimlock, start from scratch. Don't use all the engineering and then just add bits of your own. Do your own. It's a great figure. That's the thing. It's absolutely lovely. Everything holds together really well. The transformation I find is a little bit hanky. I struggle to tab in some of the panels in dinosaur mode. But other than that, I've given toys passes for a lot less than that. This was supposed to be like the crowning glory at TF Nation. This was going to be, the best figure I bought. It's certainly the most expensive figure I bought. But in terms of where they fit in my collection and is it beholden to me, it's a piece of shit. If I had no choice, no, fuck off. No. I would destroy this one first. That's going to be a stupid question. But, seriously. There's just something about it that I don't gel with. And I really want it to like this. And it ticks all my boxes. But I just can't. I don't know why I don't like it. If you know why I don't like this toy, please leave a comment below or put your answer on a postcard and send it to Planet X Greek God Names at GreekGodNames.com. Possibly. Till next time. It's still my transformer of the week, you know what I mean? Because that's the way it is. So until the next time, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes, and because you deserve it, it's been a long one. Bestow!